All right, welcome to another stream of Horizon Zero Dawn. We're going to pick up right where we left off, and we're streaming a bit earlier today. About 9 hours, or 12 hours earlier. So, yeah, if we end up getting really, or I think we're really close to the end, we might extend it a little bit just to finish up. And then, yeah, go from there. Who knows? Maybe. Excuse me. Maybe the next stream won't be Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, that's not necessarily true. There's still the expansion stuff. Oh, wrong button. I need this button. I gotta make some room in my mods. So probably just gonna dismantle all the greens. Because we got some new purples. Alright, and I think that's it. Oh, good. Got more potions. At least one more potion. Got some fatty meat too. I don't remember the quantity there. Oh, cool. 2 more potions. And 2 more fatty meat. Fatty meat. I'm at 10 now.
Can't carry more.
Can't carry more what? Oh, health boosts. Okay, that's fine. I never have really used those. Probably should have a couple times, but wouldn't have died with a little extra health. Breach door. So I suppose I don't need to talk as quietly anymore either, because it's not nighttime.
Tasty.
Da-da-da. Wrong game.
Where do you need me?
Why would you drop such a thing? Oh boy. No, pick it up. Oh, could I not leave the... Can't leave the platform? Oh, this thing wrecks. Or blast him out of the air.
Right on target.
From the south. Oh, okay. It's like a tower defense game.
Down you go. Now it's time to go.
This thing really wrecks.
Here it comes. Better move.
Here what comes? Oh, that. You're fine. Oh. Got distracted by the biggest baddie.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Okay, that one's down.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
I'm really low on medicinal stuff. Good thing there's plenty of it right here.
Can't be too prepared.
It's like the developers. Oh. Two arms, two arms. Oh boy, they're moving much faster now. From the sky? You mean I have to actually aim these things? Ugh. Where are you? There.
Gotta get to another platform.
What's wrong with this platform? Oh. It's getting pretty wild.
It's taking a shot at me.
Oh boy. You're a big kid. Is there another Deathbringer somewhere? Where is it? Oh, where did you come from? Oh, directly above me. That was the Thunderbird. Or Stormbird.
Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
What am I looking out for? Oh, did I hit someone? Oh boy. Hey. That hurt. That's not what I want. Oops. I hit the health button.
A wall in the attack. Lower your arm, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
It's not really a chance to catch a breath. Because we're going to be running, try to grab as much medicine as we can, so I can forget to use it once again.
Raise arms again. West. Fire's on your door.
Jeez. Was I just not paying very good attention there? Because I feel like I got targeted a lot more.
A wall in the attack. Lower your arm, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Maybe I was just rushing too much instead of charging the shot.
Stocking up.
Jeez. I need to take out the Deathbringer, but it won't pick up the thing. It's another Deathbringer. Jeez. Where did you come from?
Deathbringer fire incoming!
Oh boy. Well, why did it not fire? Or did it? So many machines. There, that one's down too now. Is that it? That's it. Or just a cutscene to show a retreat? Uh-oh.
Aloy! 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 My oh, mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Alright, to the spire. Oh boy. At least they gave me some herbs back.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true sun, shadow demons.
This game was so beautiful, and now it's so desolate. Picking some
Get all I can.
flowers, picking some flowers, picking some flowers while they fight monsters. No. That's not what I wanted to pick.
Keep that for later.
Yay. So, as we're walking. Oh, never mind, cutscene.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Get out of there. Uh-oh. Now we've got a time limit, it seems.
The signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Venora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Is there a faster way? I think that probably was a shortcut, but not one I was going to be successful using.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Coming for you, Hades.
They're
Aloy!
alive.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
Finally, we don't have to do something by ourselves.
Last chance.
All right. So, since they're gonna take a break, I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. I will be right back. Alright, here we go. Fresh cup of coffee. Placed right on the warmer. So I shouldn't have to go again for a little while. I drink a lot of coffee. Oh, we got a full health potion now. That's good. Right. I guess now we're going over the ridge. That was everything. Oh. Oh, it's just, I can't carry it. Okay. My pack is full. I'm carrying too much. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Why are we over here then? That must be Hades.
Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Oh.
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Oh boy.
Deathbringer right there!
Fire. Suppose it might make more sense to cripple it. Get out of here, machine guns.
Strike at death, be mindful. Don't let them overrun us. Oh.
Prioritize entity.
Where Aloy, you face another.
Okay.
falls more to its side.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Yeah, so I can focus on the big guy. I don't think they're listening. Oh, come on.
Intensify aggression.
Heads up, Aloy, they're coming.
This one's persistent!
Support Aloy!
Help me bring it down!
We got you.
Ah! My shooting!
You can't rely on Oseram steel.
Ugh!
Did I just waste one? It's a little target. Should probably pick a bigger target.
Execute.
The demons turned on you, Aloy!
Okay, here it comes! Ah! That's it. My way's clear.
The servant is dead! Now, the master!
Jeez, that took forever. Give me your bounty. Alright, let's see. Now I guess we gotta delete some blues. Got lots of fire. $16.16. That'll do. Should probably equip some of these, huh? Might help a bit. Alright. Make sure I'm at least at full health here, because I don't know what's going to happen next. Health. Health. That's what I need. Alright.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
You tell him. Purge Hades. Shiny.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
That sounded painful. Take that, robot I haven't seen. Oh no. What's happening? I'm becoming one with the green screen. My focus must have adjusted. Oh, probably because that was a very bright scene. Or the gloomy days finally going away outside, so it's getting brighter in here. So maybe it needed. Take some of the light off me. Turn off. Oh. Thought I turned it off, but I didn't. Just turned it down. That's fine too, though. We did it. So yeah, I don't think I would have been able to beat it like I wanted to the last
Hey,
time.
sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care. And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
So this was a pretty sweet game. Man, I just wish it didn't take so long to like play it. Like, I wish I didn't wait so long to play it, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, the length of the game is perfect in my mind. What, we spent now about 40 hours in the campaign. It's pretty good. It's worth the... makes it kind of worth the time, so... And we still have the expansion left too. Which I think is another few hours. I don't think it extends it too much. And I really like when they do credits like this. Like taking the extra time animating and developing the credits and have the floating thing and have the cameras, or the floating text, and have the cameras like move through it. Creates a lot of extra work, but I mean, like, the fact that like they took the time to do it usually means that they didn't rush the game. And I mean, I didn't notice any bugs, but like I said, I'm playing it so late. Some of the mechanics were weird, like the climbing mechanics were a little bit touchy, but I mean, it's not a big deal. I didn't fall to my death because of it. Yeah, otherwise it's a gorgeous game. The smoke effects and some of the particle effects were weird, especially there at the end. But I mean, just kind of pulls you out a little bit. Everything else looks really good. Water's pretty standard, I think. Standard looking. Same with like the sky, but otherwise like the greenery and stuff just looks awesome. The machines look cool. The combat's fun. Even though it's a bit repetitive, there's so much variation in the monsters or the machines and stuff that that it still allows interest. creates interest in the combat. And I mean, I like that you can actually sneak past stuff in the wild too. Like, you don't need to engage with it. The quests give plenty of experience to move through. So the machines are kind of mainly there to avoid until you need materials. Yeah. Wonder what they're gonna show us here, though. Probably a teaser for the expansion, maybe. Which we'll dive right into after we show appreciation for all the people that worked on this game. And also, the credits. This credit scene is just so engaging, even though it is just a camera moving through a machine graveyard looking thing. The music also was really good in this. Wasn't too in your face and fit well with the vibe presented in the game. And it was repetitive, but it wasn't repetitive to the point where like it was immersion breaking or annoying. So I like that. So yeah, good sound design. Character art was good. Voice acting was amazing. Like, I really liked the character design. It's better than good. But I mean, there's scans of the actors and stuff, so it's gonna be good. Yeah, lighting was really good. I liked the lighting. Some of the effects were a bit, hit and miss, but I mean, this is the original like PS4 version, so 2017. It's a few years ago, so lighting has gotten a lot better, but considering all that, like, it did a really, really good job with the lighting effects. Like, this definitely, as it stands even, I feel like, is pretty on par with even newer titles and stuff, so. Which I feel like this game would just be so much more gorgeous on the PC. Just because of like how they touched it up and stuff for it. Because when they, like, I have the God of War that they ported over to the PC, and that one looks so much better on the PC. But maybe that's also happening here too, because playing this on the PS5, but it looked good on my PS4 too when I started the stream. So I don't know. It does look, one thing it does look better on the PS5 is that it wasn't stretching the image. So oh, that's cool. Special thanks to fans that took the time to cosplay. That's awesome. Gorilla babies. You're welcome. Thank you for developing such a great game. Man, yeah, so good. Oh, they're gonna give me the Frozen Wild credits already too, huh? I don't want to skip it, just because I don't know if they'll play it again after I actually do the Frozen Wilds, but so we'll let it play, and I'll try to remember if it's still, if they play it again after I play the Frozen Wilds. So many voice actors. Which, I mean, makes sense. There was a lot of characters. Trying to look for repeating names, but I haven't seen too many. So this is where like the repetition comes in with the additional voice actor, or like the unnamed NPCs. Wall of voices. Oh, I suppose there's some spoilers with the names and stuff, but three people doing the motion capture for adult Aloy. That's crazy. I know this isn't the most interesting thing, but I don't know. I always like to include it just because. And I'll probably have to put markers in and stuff, but I just like to give credit where credit is due. So letting their names scroll through on my stream is kind of what I like to do. I mean, I like watching the credits because it's always impressive to see just how many people put in their time and effort and talent. Like, these are the people that made this game great. So, I mean, I should probably be talking more. So, I should be trying to make the credits more interesting. But, I don't know. I just get distracted by all the names and stuff. But yeah. David Thatch. Thack? Is it Thatch or Thack? I don't know. He's a senior director at Software Development and Special Operations American WWS. So probably could find him and figure out how to pronounce their name, but Sean Kelly? But I'm not really all that interested. Just don't want to mispronounce his name. Just gonna move on. Don't have to read him. But yeah, I guess we can kind of take this time a little bit to talk about stuff going on behind, or like off stream and stuff. So yeah, been playing through Dragon Ball Z Kakarot again since it came to the PlayStation Plus. If you have the top tier or second tier, top tier or second tier of PlayStation Plus, you can download it or stream it. I've been replaying that just because, like, I don't know, it's been a while since I played it. They just came out with a new DLC. Didn't really need a refresher just because I've seen everything so much, but I just really enjoy playing that game. and like playing it on the PlayStation, because it's a PlayStation 4 version, like it is a bit more immersion breaking. The load screen still, because it has the SSD, still load just as quickly as on my PC, maybe a little bit slower. I think one of my PCs is a bit faster. And also it's, the one on my PlayStation is pretty much full. I don't really optimize it in any way, which I should, but then I'd only have like 4 games on there, because games are massive. But anyway, there are some of the things that people didn't like about Pokemon Scarlet and stuff that I noticed in there, with like rendering issues and like frame rate drops and stuff with certain things that are like on the edge of the rendering, that they probably should have just had despawn essentially. There was a few other things too. There was like some frame clipping and stuff like that with cutscenes. And then it always never happened with the PC, but every time it tried to save during like a transition, it would try to do it simultaneously, but I just don't think, and I don't think it's really the PlayStation 5's fault either. I think it's something with what they did, like in the code for the game. I don't know. Maybe it is the PlayStation 5's fault, but it like freezes for a moment, and it almost feels like it's gonna crash because it freezes for just a moment too long. I don't know. Still really good game, but like I'm starting to think that like I enjoyed it so much when I first played it, just because I was playing it on my super beefy computer. So I can kind of see what some people were talking about with it initially. Yeah. Because I didn't play it on console, but now I have, and PC is usually going to be better a lot of times. So that's going to be the biggest part of it. But I can see some of the complaints about it. But otherwise, like, you liked the show, you're going to like the game, because you just get more immersed in the show with the game, because it's pretty much point for point, episode per episode, with some side quests and stuff to help you level up. You get to collect Dragon Balls, make wishes from a select list of stuff. So kind of like the Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi and stuff like that, those games. So money, materials, whatever, experience. Well, in this case, like orbs, you still have to earn your experience. But yeah, there's some like mini games and stuff you can play. Bunch of different training things to help you unlock different moves and stuff. So it kind of like gets you into the characters and stuff. Still haven't beaten all the original DLC for it on the PC. So maybe this will get me back into it, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly thought they were going to be done because they were showing all the Sony stuff already, but apparently the Sony stuff is still going. So actually what I think I'll do then is I'm going to go grab some more coffee, and then when I come back we can move this along so we can get into the credits, because I'm pretty sure that we'll run this again. So yeah, I'll be right back after I grab some coffee, and we will then get back to playing the game. Alright, so now we're back. And it looks like they're getting into the Sony America stuff, so it's gotta be over soon. But I think it's also gone on long enough. The marketing, video production department. It's pretty important, but also still think part of the marketing. So, anyway, they might have made cutscenes and stuff for the game, but brand planning, yeah, we'll skip. We'll head back into the game. Uh-oh. Silence. Uh-oh.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
All right. Silence was on its own agenda this entire time. I was wondering when I was going to get that trophy. That took a very long time for that to pop up. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow prior to the final battle for Meridian. You keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all the loot and skills you have accumulated throughout this playthrough. The New Game Plus loadout of your current inventory and skills has been created. To play this mode, simply choose the New Game Plus option in the main menu. You can also create new loadouts via the pause menu in the game. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Okay. Alright, so go to the Palace of the Sun. So this is, yeah, the final quest. But we want... into the Frozen Wilds. Okay. Where are you taking us? All the way over here. Travel? Alright, we won't be able to do that very often anymore. Until I build some more. Alright, so we get about 45 minutes. Man, those credits took forever. It's like 15 minutes of credits.
This must be the pass Matur was talking about. With Banuk territory just above.
Level 36 reached, huh? Which looming shadow quest was how much? 34. Okay, so this should be easier.
Should have brought a cart.
Okay. Follow the lanterns.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy.
Wow, that was a big boost to health reserves. Come on, go back up.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Demonic Scorcher. Weakness to frost. I don't have that ability. Whoa! Oh, that's why they gave me. This is pretty sweet. Oh. You're built different. There we go. Blow them up. I might need to run. Oh. Thought I dodged, but I must have got stuck. Run, 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 run. This puppy's just not going down. Boy. eats through that health boost. Oh, because it also drains. Alright. Got it. Alright. That was challenging. Don't have room for a scorcher lens, huh? I don't. What resources? Selling for metal shards, so I'm just gonna dismantle that. Oh wow, not much. There. Obtain scorcher lens. Alright, hopefully there's lots of health stuff ahead, because that wrecked me.
Full already.
Alright. Look. Health. Not as much as I would like. But still better than nothing. Cook that meat.
Forget about traveling light.
Why do I not have enough? Let's go to crafting. Let's craft some stuff to try to free up some space too. Traps. Carry capacity. Resources. This is maxed out. Need more fatty meat?
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Then a mountain. Can't expect a warm up.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
Not with these
I've
clothes.
worked up a sweat from the climb.
Do you have different gear I could buy? That would be great.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
That's pretty cool.
Trust Araya, they say. She'll return to us, they say. And yet here we are, waiting.
Who knows better how to lead than Aratar? We must put our faith in him.
I do not think that our hunter's blood is on our
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died under his command?
So many died.
We haven't lost this many hunters since the war occurred.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrin, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Well, friendly.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk, Our enemies are prey.
The Daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this Daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the Daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No, independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Call him out.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about
Can't let
Aurea,
the Daemons
Thunderstorm.
work take our resolve from us.
Might be worth a shot.
That's not who we are.
Ah, there you
Side quest? Is this the daughter?
Deep in. Silence the rising waters. We meet again.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, till it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
I'd march over to Stone Hill and take on those bandits myself.
Yeah, damn it.
Remember, Banukai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai went into the wastes and let the wind whip her cheeks. And when the cold brought sleep, she dreamt of light. She saw it behind the world, a great calming sheet of icy blue. And she saw something new. Herds of machines, each filled with the same blue light. When she woke, she knew which star to follow. She walked for many days and nights until she arrived at a temple built from sparkling
place. At the gates of the temple, she was met by the machines from her dream, who bowed to her as she entered. Inside, Banukai discovered the blue light bubbling from a hole in the snowy earth like a spring. "You bid me come," she said. "My people need aid. Will you provide it?" The machines whispered to Banukai. "We go where the light goes, for we are its chosen vessels. There is darkness in your heart. It cannot hold the light for long. Carry it to your people if you must, but the cost will be great." Banukai waded into the pool. The light reared like a nest of snakes and struck Banukai, piercing her skin, filling her up. Banukai did not scream, though she was in agony. Banukai did not collapse, though her limbs shook. She climbed from the pool and carried the light inside her. She marched toward home, and the machines marched behind her. As she walked, the light struggled to push its way out of her, but the machines were there to aid her. She sewed her body shut with their cables, patched herself with their metal, and kept the light within. When she arrived, the forces of the ravenous tribe had surrounded the camp. Although the light had left her with 1,000 wounds, Banukai charged. And because she held the light, the machines followed. The ravenous tribe killed many, but those in camp rushed to join the battle. They gathered pieces of the fallen machines and from them fashioned weapons. And it was with these that Banukai's people repaid the suffering the ravenous tribe had wrought upon them. When quiet descended, Banukai finally fell. The machines bowed their heads, and her werak wept. The light she'd held within her drifted from her wounds and rose to the sky. And for just a moment, before life left her, Banukai knew the truth of the blue light. And she felt peace. We remember Banukai. The first to crawl from the cave beneath the world, who brought the machines to us. When we speak the name of our tribe,
Sakuli wastes her time.
we remember
Painted
her.
cliff or no painted cliff, the challenges we face remain.
And we will not forget.
That's good. For a passing story, that was really interesting.
The blue light can guide you over.
Hence why they have you interacting. Alright, let's see. Do you have different armor? Ooh. So many different ammo types. This is pretty much identical to what I already have. Interesting. Alright, then these I'm gonna need more blue gleams. But why? Why would you have exposed skin in the winter time? This is the one I'm getting. I do not care. This one's better for stealth. This one's fire resistant. I mean, they're all good, but like, oh, nice. I can buy health potions for stuff I have way too much of. Ooh, map of blue gleams would be good. But I need goat skins and badger bone. Hunting. That's what I need to do then.
No more music. What's out of that?
Let's see. Crafting. Modify. It's really cool looking, but stealth and resist shock. Resist shock. Less melee attacks. I think this would be a good one. We'll actually put this one here. Place it. Oop. I'd like to still have stealth, if possible. But I don't think I have any upgrades for stealth. Such a small percentage, though. So maybe it's just better to pop that on there for now. Fire weapons. Fire coil. Damage and handling. This one's better. What's this one do? Just tear. We'll leave that. I like the handling. Alright, we'll talk to Aratak.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Others have real responsibilities and don't have time to spend all day painting cliffsides like Sakuli.
Never say no to a challenge. Better to die with your bowstring drawn than to live left untouched.
This way.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Damon affects apprentice.
Outland,
the river
wait,
north.
wait a moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear, I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Sure does.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet
All the winters. Coming at once.
Well, there's the badger. Where'd it go? Got it.
Fresh as it comes.
Still no badger skins. I don't remember if that was the one that I needed for the Gleam maps, though. Or, yeah. If it was the goat. Come here, goat.
Outlanders. Gorge Outlanders.
Goat bone.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the sunshine. What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. A Tallneck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Where's this felled Tallneck? There we go. Oh, right there.
Encased in ice. A long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
I dropped it!
Oops. Gotcha. Oops. Don't mind me. Just taking care of these demonic scrappers. I'll have to fight them to get to that too, huh? Oh, goody. Weakness to fire. Ooh, that was close. Come on, fly away, birdie. Gotcha. No, what else is up here?
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes.
Sure thing. Alright, I'm gonna extend this a little bit just because we watched all those credits.
Focus could turn something up. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Consider what's inside its head.
Three missing parts, huh? Oofta.
Calm, calm.
Is the snow sticking to the furs? Because that's pretty cool. I hear the goat. I don't see the goat. The snow is kind of disorienting, which is pretty accurate.
That must be Matuk looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Interesting.
Is that?
Maybe I could override it. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratok said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All
right,
let's go.
You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Oh, I probably should have been sneaky. Forgot that it heals him. Come on. Quick override. Already messed up. Got one. Rolled the wrong way. There we go. Okay, now I should be able to be sneaky. Doesn't look like any of the other ones are paying attention to me anymore. Kind of burned through a bit too much of my health reserves though. Don't mind me, just go on your merry way. You can't see me. You can't see me. You're mine now. And downed. Yeah, control posts taken out. Alright, and I think that's gonna be where we end tonight. Or today. Forget that. That being said, hopefully you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.